So Bob used to say, only the bold swim in the cold. Yet he loved the warm waters of Hawaii. And he became a swimming legend there as the founder of the Maui Channel Swim, a relay swim from Lanai to the shores of Kaanapali. So our next speaker is Randy Brown. He's going to talk about that swim, and he's going to introduce a short film that captures both Bobby's Hawaiian exploits as well as one of the most memorable sunriser swims of all time.
Aloha and komo mai. Welcome to all of you here to celebrate the aloha spirit that Bobby brings to this ohana, to this family, our mighty South End. Bob always asked me to do a Hawaiian blessing prayer before every swim and big time meal. There isn't enough time for it. But I am going to go ahead and mix in some Hawaiian words that capture the aloha spirit and his love for Hawaiʻine, okay? I'll translate them because I know most of you Howleys don't know nothing about it. And I need these words for the feeling I get when I speak them so that you can feel it too. Because aloha, a lot of people think, oh, hi, bye. No, aloha is a spirit. It's the love, the generosity of the Hawaiian people that is aloha. Okay. Well, first, I'm deeply honored to Hono Mana'o, which is translated probably best as like warmth and affection, okay? And Bobby had that, you know, for all of us. So what that does is it allows us to remember and commemorate his real, true appreciation and gratitude for paradise, yeah? So in 1972, Bob formed a team, a 6-man team, to challenge the competitive Waikiki Brada Zolerea to a race across the Auau Channel, which is basically from the island of Lanai to Maui. So, and it's 10 miles, okay? The San Francisco Howleys were victorious in '72. They lost in '73, but came back in 1974 to win that thing. Over the years, Bob returned to competition in the Hawaii Channel Swim, the 2.4-mile Waikiki rough water swim. He is considered a kumu. A kumu is a teacher or a founder, and he's a founder of the Maui Channel Swim, one of the founders of the Maui Channel Swim and Waikiki rough water swim. In those 46 years, he learned to malama kai aina, which is to, come on Nancy, help me out. Okay, so that it's basically malama kai aina, kai is sea, he was a kaikani, that's a man of the sea. Malama kai kani is to have a deep appreciation, to revere, to care for the sea and the land, aina. He, since 1972, there have been many South End teams who have enjoyed Bob's kokua, his help. Whether he was actually swimming on the team or cheering us on from the boat. Bob rented a condo at Napili Bay. And he loved swimming there every day. We would meet on the pristine sandy beach, swim out over the shallow coral reef, swim across the bay to the point and back. In the last days, you know, he was using fins, kind of a cheetah. You know. Nancy's gonna hate me for that one, sorry. So on the night before the race, we would all gather at Bob's condo, and it was tiny, but we all would get there and set up tables somehow. and we would feast on barbecued salmon, pasta, and salad. Those were amongst his favorite foods, yeah. So, but in Hawaii we call it talk story. One Sunday morning, we're having breakfast out on Bobby's lanai. He starts feeding the pigeons that are at his feet, yeah? So Trudy Molina sternly states, "Bobby, you quit that. Those pigeons are nothing but rats with wings." And he responds, yeah, with, see, I even break, you know, I have a master's in English, but I get into the Hawaiian thing, I start talking pidgin to you guys. But, so he responded with, "We're all God's creatures," you know, and I mean, just exhibited his whole aloha, yeah? So anyway. He was, you know, a true inspiration to me, you know, throughout all of my swimming challenges over the years. And now I'm not sticking to scripts. I had this down to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I knew I'd screw up, but that's good. Everybody makes mistakes, huh? So Bob's enthusiasm and love of swimming has done so much for all of us. I don't think I would have completed the Maui Channel swim solo without him on the boat. Yeah, you know, yeah. But of course, also, I had Gabor Lengyel swimming side by side with me, stroke for stroke. And this does, you know, Joel was feeding me, Bobby's cheering me on, and Mike Spalding is my roommate from Hawaii Prep, who was captain of the boat, the Kialoa, means long canoe, long canoe. Somehow, you know, when you're looking up and he's there, it gives you strength. And you all know this, all the swimmers here anyway know for sure that, you know. So what that does though, that team, that's pualu, that's striving together, that's uniting, having a concerted effort to do something. Now I'm doing it solo, but I'm only doing it solo because I have this team, yeah? It's the only way it gets done, you know. This year, the Maui Channel Swim will be titled, or subtitled anyway, Bob Roper's Memorial Swim. And he's a Kumu, the founder, yeah? So he'll probably put Kumu on there, even though all the Howleys won't know what that means. And we will be, and our team name is gonna be, this is per his request, the Roper's Rebels. Now, we'll have Joel Wilson, a member of the 1974 winning team. He'll be on our team. That's a big help. We'll have Deanne Joslin. You talk about speed for long distance, it's right there. We'll have Joel Wilson, we'll have Gabor Lengyel, and Mike Spalding on his Kialoa. The best boat in Hawaii Islands, trimaran, 50-footer, 60-footer, something like that. And me. So we're going to do our best to have that pualu to concert our efforts, yeah, and achieve something good for Bobby. So what that does is, and this is a real kind of important thing in the Hawaiian Islands and anybody who appreciates their heritage, and that's ho'omau ka mo'olelo, which means to perpetuate the tradition. Yeah, we got a lot of tradition around here. So, per Bob's request, some of his ashes will be spread at Napili Bay and in the middle of the A'ao Channel. With the protection of Ka'olawi, Lanai, and Molokai, the channel of the A'ao Channel is the calmest channel in the Hawaiian chain. And appropriately, it translates to bathe. Au means bathe. Au is how I felt after I did it solo, huh? Gabor gave me some, some kind of thing, ibuprofen or something, but I took a 2-hour nap and I'd wake up and I thought I could do it again.